So welcome everybody to tonight's performance. We are so excited that you're here. Our students have been getting ready. We have three wonderful students, Ayana H. from Lemon Grove Academy Middle, 6th grade virtual academy. We have Hugo Diaz, 6th grade at Vista La Mesa Academy, and Sheila Parker, 5th grader at Lemon Grove Academy Elementary. And I already see some of the principals and teachers here. Thank you so much for being here and supporting. I see maybe some of your guys' friends. So we started this Old Globe. It's a partnership with the Old Globe Theater and their program Community Voices. And our students have been getting ready for 7 weeks, I believe, since September 16th. We met every Thursday for about an hour and a half. And I'm actually going to introduce the teachers from the Old Globe, and they can tell you more about the program and where it came from and how they kind of helped develop. And we focused on novelas, which is Mexican soap operas, because it was Hispanic Heritage Month. And so I'll give it to Crystal and Jerry to introduce themselves, and please let us know more about this process and how it's been for you guys. Thank you.
Thank you, Susana. Well, a pleasure to see you all. It's so much fun to have an audience here to share the wonderful work of these students. My name is Crystal Mercado Rochur. I am hailing from Japan right now. It is 10:34 a.m. on Friday morning. I'm in the future. It has been so much fun working with these kids, and basically we got together. The program from the arts engagement department is called CoLab. So the idea here is that community participants, young, old, all ages in between, are collaborating with professional artists to create works of art. It can be one work of art that we all collaborate on. In this case, it ended up being 3 separate pieces that the students wanted to share with you all. We did all kinds of fun warm-ups, and we got into the telenovela spirit with music and dramatics and entrances and exits and emotions, all of the ridiculous, amazing melodramatic things that are involved with telenovelas. And you will see that reflected in their writing. And then I'm going to hand it over to Jerry to tell us a little more.
Yeah, so it was really cool. It was awesome to see also where where a program led, because originally, yes, our concept was telenovelas, but I think we also found so much more of just that dramatic side that we all have and carry, and we let it kind of like be free. I feel like a lot of the times in community, in our playwriting projects with arts engagement, we tend to focus more on like realism and go to like write what you see and stuff, and which we did talk about during the class. But I think one fun thing about this class was we let ourselves really go all wild with the drama, and like we let ourselves do stuff we never do, like write in music cues and write dramatic exits and stuff like that. So it was really, really awesome. And also our students had such imaginations that was just so cool to watch them develop these, and I hope they keep writing more. I really can't wait. Krista and I have talked so much about like how much we want to see what these students end up writing eventually, even more and more, because I know they're all going to keep writing because they're so talented. So yeah, it has been a blast.
Yes.
And quick fun fact, each student is actually writing their own book right now. So some of them shared like little snippets from their books, and yeah, they're creating just amazing pieces, and we definitely want to continue to support them and find other opportunities for them to keep developing their skill and their craft. And Crystal or Jerry, do you guys want to introduce the actors for today?
Yeah, yes. I was gonna invite, because it's a telenovela workshop, so I was gonna invite our actors to say their name in a very dramatic fashion, and then you can tell us a little bit more about yourself. But so you have to make a dramatic entrance. It's just,
yes, and it's your full name.
Yeah, you can say. Oh yeah, that's right. You can say your full name.
Sure.
Just do it dramatically.
Dramatically. Who wants to go first?
You.
Hey.
Do it, Alex. Go for it.
Hola. Mi llamo Alejandro Xavier Guzman. Was that good enough? Maybe?
That was amazing.
Thank you.
No.
Yeah, I'm an actor. I'm here. I'm excited to be with you all. Thank you so much for having me.
That was not good. That was amazing.
Oh,
You're welcome.
you're so sweet. Thank you.
All right, Valeria.
Mhm.
Ooh.
No, not amazing.
Oh.
Hola, yo soy Valeria Adelina Vega Curi Smith. Mucho gusto.
Brought up
That's
the
literally like my full name, how it's registered in my birth certificates. Yeah, I have as the longest name, but I'm also
Oh,
an actor, a teaching artist at the Globe. I work with Crystal in her organization called Book on Arts as well. I work in Tijuana as well. I'm here in Tijuana in my house. So yeah, hi everyone.
I love it. I love it. I'm so happy to be here and to have you both here. Just a couple announcements before Jerry takes us into a little warm up. Is that I'm sure you already noticed, but we are recording this session so that we can share it so that, you know, parents and kids can cherish this reading forever and ever. So I'm sure we'll share it with Azucena and you can send it out. And also there's some arts engagement department Globe folks who really wanted to be here and couldn't. So they're like, please record it for us so we could see it later. And the second announcement is because we're recording is if you are an audience member, if you're just listening, is to please just mute yourself so that we can have the best sound possible. Those are my announcements. We're gonna do a warm up. We'll do our 3 readings and then we'll open up for questions and a small discussion with our phenomenal writers for a few minutes at the end. So take it away, Jerry.
Awesome. It's just going to be really quick, okay? So it's mainly for our playwrights and our actors, but feel free to join in if you want to. So we're just going to stretch our muscle faces. So let's massage our faces because we're going to use our faces for dramatic effect. And now let's make our faces really, really big. Like we're so excited, so big. And now we're going to make them really small. And big. And small. Big. Small. Big. Small. Okay, now we're going to add some emotions. Now, we're going to make our faces really big with joy. Like you just got told that you won the lottery. Now a train is heading towards you. Now you're angry because somebody stole your Halloween candy. Make your face really small. Oh, I see a lot of good actors here. Now you're very sad. You're squinching your face because you're so sad. Because you can't eat any more candy anymore. And they stole all your Reese's Pieces. But now you're happy because somebody gives you another big of Reese's Pieces. And now, finally, you're going to swear vengeance on the person who stole your Reese's, and you're going to give me your biggest villain laugh. Wonderful, everybody. Somebody's like, oh, no, not the Reese's. I know. I feel you. Reese's are my favorite. So, alrighty. So we have 3 readings today. We're going to get started. So I'm going to ask everybody to please turn off your camera. I think Crystal already said it, but turn off your camera when you're not in the scene. Yeah, so today we have 3 readings. One of them is actually a book, just so you know. We're going to be reading, I don't know if we mentioned it already, but there's going to be like a reading from a book and 2 mini plays. So we're going to get started with Hugo's play.
I'm supporting my friend.
And yeah, everybody. So, yeah, please turn off your mic and your camera if you're not in the scene, and we're gonna get started.
Testing.
All right. Crystal, am I reading this one? The stage directions?
Yes.
Okay, cool. You ready, actors? Cool. Alrighty. So this is At the Park by Hugo Diaz. Setting is a park at noon. The characters, we have Janet, a university student. Janet and Sasha are friends. We have Sasha, 19, a soft nerd. Janet and Sasha are friends. Jorge, 18, a little bit goofy. At Rise, we see Janet sitting on a bench in the park looking at her watch. Jorge is reading a book on the other end of the bench. Sasha runs up with Starbucks in her hands.
Oh my gosh. Sorry. Oh my God. I'm late. Please forgive me. I brought some Starbucks. Is that good enough for you?
Nice. Yeah, real nice. It's like a double macchiato is gonna make up for your tardiness.
Looks like somebody definitely didn't drink their coffee this morning.
Could you please? Shh. Well, let's begin. What's on the agenda?
We have to clean up the park for the Earth Day celebration. I wonder where the other volunteers are. They should be here already.
I hope they bring Starbucks if they're late.
I guess I can volunteer, but I don't have Starbucks or anything else to do.
Who are you?
I am
Dramatic music cue.
Jorge Pippen Gonzalez Montoya, and my dad is the owner of Starbucks.
Boy,
Music.
he'll be a handful. Ah,
For sure.
What was that?
nothing.
Well, what do we do for today?
Janet pulls out a piece of paper from her bag.
It says to just clean the park.
Okay, doesn't seem too hard. Look, there's a trash bag right there.
But it's up in the tree.
There's a Superman music cue.
Don't worry, I'll get it.
Be careful.
Don't let the bag get away.
Jorge starts climbing the tree, nervous but very fast. He reaches out and finally grabs the bag.
I got it.
He
Whoa!
starts to lose balance and falls down. Sasha runs over to Jorge.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
Did you get the bag?
Yeah, I got the bag.
I was scared for a moment.
Janet?
What?
It's okay. It's okay.
You want help with more stuff?
What else is there?
Just
Gets pulled aside by Sasha.
what was that for?
You owe him an apology.
For what?
He just fell, and you said if the bag is okay.
I know. And
You know what? I'm done being a sidekick and being one of your minions. We are done. Goodbye.
Okay. See ya.
Janet exits dramatically, including dramatic music.
Come on, let's go.
Well, what was that all about?
Nothing. Do you want to get Starbucks?
Yeah, sure.
You're paying.
What?
At last, Jorge and Sasha run off into the sunset laughing. The end. All right. Give it up for our actors. Give it up for our playwright. Ooh. Awesome job.
Oh my goodness. I already want to talk about it, but let's hold on.
Me too, but don't worry. We'll have our question and answer time at the end, okay? So let's move over to Ayana's piece, yes?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm adjusting my screen here. There we go.
So this one is a little bit more complex because it's a book. So we're kind of doing like almost like an audiobook. They're kind of in vogue now. So you've probably been hearing audiobooks the last couple of years. But yeah, so think of it as more of an audiobook more than a play. But it's really, really cool. I hope you enjoy it. And this is Western Murder Mystery by Ayana Hubbard. So remember, if you're not in the scene, please cover your video, okay?
Sorry, Jerry, can you tell us who's reading? I know you.
That's right. I will. Even though it's so I'm gonna be. So this is Western Murder Mystery by Ayana Hubbard. Chapter 1. So narrator, I will be reading the narrator. Mr. Tractor will be read by Valeria. Mr. Crow will be read by Alex. Mrs. Jenkins will be read by Crystal. And May Young will be read by Azucena. Okay. And then chapter 2 will be read by Alex, and chapter 3 by Valeria.
Wait,
Huh?
I wasn't aware that I was going to be reading.
Oh, I'm sorry. Do you need time to like pull it out?
You know what, Azucena, it's literally one tiny little line. Valeria, can you take it? Can you take May Young's yellow line?
Yellow line.
It's a yellow piece of little chunk of text.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Sale.
Is the blue and the purple the same, Crystal?
No.
There's a blue and a purple. Do you want me to read the blue?
Yes, you're the blue.
Okay.
Wait, so am I not reading anymore?
No, you're not reading anymore.
You've been cut.
Okay. All right. So again, Western Murder Mystery by Ayana Hubbard. Chapter 1. Meet the Townspeople. Remember Toby told so many taradiddles. His mama had given him one good spanking. That boy never lied again. Toby's a grown man now. Not the same Toby we knew back then. They grow up so mighty fast. No time for playing. We best remember those good old days, eh? Nice laughing at them.
Never knew it was a hard killing time, right, fellas?
Said one man. That man was Mr. Tractor. He sold tractors to the townspeople. The townspeople needed tractors because the town is mostly made of farmland.
Yep. Toby outwitted the bad eggs, snotty boy Devin.
Said a man chiming in.
Devin and Toby, those boys were a bag of nails, you know what I'm saying?
That's Mr. Crow. He's the head of shipping companies. He makes sure the neighboring towns get fresh products and stuff like that. He is of the first water, that's for sure. The man knows every route to every place. He ships what the farmers or doctors or anybody gives him.
Oh, hush. Those boys were just doing what any old boy would do. Cause trouble. And Mr. Crow, aren't you supposed to deliver my cakes?
Said a woman. She was Mrs. Jenkins, married to David Jenkins for 67 years. She's the town's oldest baker. She bakes up anything.
Oh, well, yes, ma'am, I'll get to it.
Mr. Crow said. A fine morning to you, Mrs. Jenkins, Mr. Crow, Mr. Tractor, a handsome young man said.
Morning, Devin. How are you today? Anything new?
Asked Mrs. Jenkins. Devin Hinkler was the richest man in town. He had his own company, money, beautiful wife, Ariel Hinkler, and had fine clothes with fine cowboy boots. Fine, but I have terrible news.
Well, spill it, boy,
Mr. Tractor said. I'm moving away, said Devin.
Thank the heavens, holy! I thought this day would never come. Yeah. Where's your stuff? I could put your stuff on a carriage and send you and your wife off.
Mr. Crow said.
Jerry, Devin loves this place,
said a woman. She was Maya Young. She was the town's youngest doctor. She was only 28 years old. She was the most beautiful girl.
Well, I don't like Bevan at all,
said Mr. Crow. My name is Devin, said Devin.
Shut up, Bevan,
said Mr. Crow while yelling at Devin.
Well, I'm glad you're leaving,
said Mr. Crow. Chapter 2, The Small Town Yura.
It was a long list of towns in Yura. It was at the very bottom. Yura's neighboring towns are Samis, Amaya, and Stretriol, and many others. Amaya was the richest town. They had walls built over their town, a big colossal sized bank with a lot of money. Each resident must give 60% of their money to the bank. Now they had to give 10% of their money to the home and mortgage, 10% of their money to the horse bill, 10% of their money for the ranch bill. If a resident wanted to withdraw some of their money, they had to pay 60% interest on their money. Amaya doesn't like sharing or trading with poor towns at all. But pretty much that's it. You know, Amaya trades with Yura through the winter season. Now, Stretriol is the second richest. Stretriol is mostly made of blacksmiths, coal miners, and weapon makers. Stretriol often traded with Yura. Stretriol gives iron to Yura in return for fresh products. Now, Samis, that boy is the third richest town. Samis is mostly made of lawyers, judges, and many other government people. Samis is nicknamed Law Town, or Judge Samis, because of the lawful people who live there. Samis is the place where everyone has to come when there is a trial or a simple town's meeting. Lawful and unlawful things happen there, so prepare yourself for lawlessness. The only thing Samis trade with the other towns is the law, nothing else but the law. It is against the law to not trade with anybody. Established in 1910, unknown to town history. Warning, do not believe in this date. So, the name of all these towns is Erdus. Yura is also the place where the criminals' great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-grandma once lived. Her name was...
Chapter 3, 1859, Year of the Dead.
In 1859, a year full of excitement, so to say, 1859 was an important year to the Yura people. The year meant rebirth after 5 long years of war. What war? No one really knows. Some say Yura people were at war against the Western king, aka Wrangler. Others say the war was probably about something ridiculous, so nobody wrote how the war started. So why was 1859 known as the Year of the Dead? Well, many people died that year because of a little girl. The little girl has a name, but history doesn't say that. But because she was a murderer, the little girl had a very rich family. Everyone adored her, and she was the prettiest child you'd ever seen. The girl didn't like that everyone was leaving Yura, so she decided to pursue them to stay. Yes, people adored her, but not enough to listen to her. So she decided to build a lab, and in that lab, she created a Western curse. The curse was called The 1859 curse! The curse was, if a person left Ura, the minute they stepped outside the Urastown borderline, they would instantly die. The people didn't know what to do. She felt happy, scared, happy. She used her harmonious voice to lure the people to a shady part of town. She was known as the siren. Sirens were known as very evil people. To look upon them could cause you to die. When many of the people tried to escape, this angered her greatly. Many people died unexpectedly that year. The 1859 curse lasted exactly a year, ending in 1860. Siren died in 2005, reportedly, but many of the townspeople believe she still lives on.
End of the book at the moment. Or of our
Woo!
reading.
End of that chapter at least.
Chapter.
Oh my goodness. I want to keep
Yeah.
reading.
I know. I want to know what happens. Amazing. Nice job, Ayana. Give it up for Ayana Hubbard, our playwright. Amazing. All right. Well, let's move on to our final play. This one is 3 Seconds in France by Sheila. Let's see. So let's make sure everybody has their script pulled up. All right. Is everybody ready? Cool. All right. So remember, radio's off if you're not in the scene. All righty. So this is 3 Seconds in France. Excerpt. Exclusive theaterized version. Characters. We have Casey, a 23-year-old woman who acts younger than her age, right-handed, usually very energetic and can be pushy and stubborn. Ariane, 24-year-old woman who isn't very comfortable in social situations and isn't interested in most men because they aren't good enough. Claustrophobic, left-handed. And we have question marks, so I'm not going to give the name out. 27-year-old man, handsome and helpful, left-handed but uses his right hand more than his left, and likes drawing anime. At Rise, Ariane is laying on the queen-size bed in her hotel room. She and her friend Casey have been in France for about a day and a half. Ariane is texting her mom. Casey suddenly barges in.
Hey, there's a party going on. You want to come?
Sure. Nothing better to do.
Great, come on.
Not yet, Cass. I still need to change.
All right, fine.
Casey creepily stands outside the door as Ariane gets dressed in her red dress.
You done? Because I'm coming in.
Ah!
Ariane had just put on her red high heels to match her dress.
Hey, you're lucky. I had just gotten my dress on, or you would have entered and been like weird.
Yeah. You still getting your makeup on?
Yeah.
Ariane had just picked up her red lipstick. She looks at Casey as though questioning something she said.
You know that I didn't do anything, right?
Casey blushes.
Well, yeah, but
Ariane picks her purse up.
Okay, I'm done. Now, What are you waiting for? I'm getting impatient.
Casey turns magenta.
Let's just go to the car. Take the keys. I have to change too.
Casey forces the keys into Ariane's hand, then hurries away to her room. Ariane heads to her car, humming Wrecking Ball. She unlocks the car and gets in.
This place better be good.
Ariane taps her fingers on the dashboard, still humming.
I came in like a wrecking ball. I never knew it was hard to fall.
You're singing that overrated Miley Cyrus song again?
Ariane sees Casey dressed in a beautiful green sequin dress.
Yeah, and it's not overrated.
Casey laughs and then gets in the driver's seat.
Yeah, sure.
The car drives down the highway. Ariane was staring at the passing cars.
You good, Ari? Are you not excited about the party?
Party. More like a place to find lots of dudes who won't even ask you out on a date because they are too interested in their girlfriend, who usually is younger and more beautiful than that said girl. Kind of a cliche at this point.
Hey, don't think about it that way. There will be at least one guy who likes you. Oh, we're here.
Casey and Ariane get out of the car once it stops.
There are a lot of people here. What happens if they suddenly crowded me and I couldn't get out?
Stop being such a claustrophobe.
Ariane forgets all about being claustrophobic and when she notices a super cute guy ordering a drink.
Wow. Who's he?
Casey's staring at him, mouth open.
I don't know, but you should talk to him.
Remember what I just said in the car? We don't stand a chance on him. He probably already has a girlfriend.
He might not.
He might.
But he might not.
But he might.
Not!
Enough already!
Casey looks to Ariane and smiles devilishly.
Well, let's find out.
Casey suddenly shoves Ariane and she finds herself falling. She suddenly sees someone catch her. It is the cute guy. Ariane looks around for his girlfriend, but she couldn't see her. Ariane wonders if he's actually single.
Whoa. Hey, you got to be careful there. You want a drink?
Ariane looks into his eyes.
Oh, and by the way, I'm Alexander, but you can call me Alex.
Ariane can't help it.
Oh, hey, my name is Ariel.
Arium?
No. It's Arian.
Oh, Arian.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry. So,
Mm-hmm.
about that drink.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, you want to hang out?
Ariane blushes harder.
Oh, no, it's fine.
Ariane takes the drink, feeling uneasy, and heads towards Casey, extremely nervous.
Why'd you refuse his offer? I thought you looked really cute together.
I know, but I refuse, even though...
Ariane takes a sip, then continues.
Even though I like him.
End of play. Nice job.
Oh,
Everybody give it up for Sheila.
go Sheila.
All right.
That was awesome.
And so I want all our playwrights now to come back. And go ahead, Crystal. Sorry.
No, I was gonna say exactly that. Yeah. That we, show your faces so we can see you and applaud you and take a bow.
Woo!
Uga and Ayana and Sheila, there you are. And we really, I can't believe the time has flown by so quickly. We only have a few minutes, but feel free to raise your hand, and Azucena, if you can help me, and Jerry too, to just kind of make sure we're getting all the hands. And even if you have a question in the chat, let's just open it up. If you have questions, you have comments for our phenomenal writers. I can't see.
My burrito. And I came to support Hugo.
Oh, yay!
Yes, awesome. Yeah, and feel free to unmute when you're ready and just share whatever
Yeah.
comes to heart, or ask them questions.
I just wanted to congratulate all the writers. You guys did an amazing job. Hugo, Sheila, and Ayana, I'm very proud of you and your Western mystery. Congratulations, guys.
We have a question in the audience that says, from Courtney, I want to know how they found inspiration for their stories. So this is playwrights. How did you find inspirations for these stories? They're so different too. Ayana, I hope you can you get the audio, because I can't hear you.
Oh, she's muted.
Oh, okay, perfect. I was scared.
I found my inspiration by really just reading books and really watching TV, because I'm really interested of learning murder mysteries and learning a lot about them and being a detective. And I like, when I write books, to let the reader be at the and see who did it before the book ended. And if they couldn't figure out who did it before the book ended, I will finally reveal it to them.
Nice. What about Sheila or Hugo?
The way,
So that's dope.
hold on.
I think maybe dad's phone might be logged on as well.
Yeah, I think if they mute one of the two devices, then you should be able to.
There, now it doesn't do like that weird echoey thing.
Lovely.
The way I found inspiration for mine is that my mom always reads like romance stories before she goes to bed, like stuff like that, like murder mysteries and romance stories. And honestly, I got inspiration for mine just by looking at her nook, just like taking a peek, and before she tells me, okay, you can just go back to bed.
Nice. And what about you, Hugo?
So my inspiration, the beginning part, we all did it as a group, but I really liked that script and I wanted to finish it off. So technically I took the whole script into mine and I added all this drama, all this new stuff. Yeah, that's mostly it.
Nice.
Awesome. Yeah, that was a really fun one because we did it as an exercise in class. And then like Hugo said, he took it as his own and just added so much more to make it all dramatic. And it was really awesome. We have another question over here, which is a great question, from Tracy. Do our writers have their next idea for their next piece? It says, I'm hooked already and I can't wait for more. And I feel the same way.
Do you have your next ideas, playwrights? Or do you?
Yes, I do have my next ideas.
Oh.
It's already all written out. And I just chose like the best part and the best cliffhanger to end on.
I can't wait.
I'm gonna turn off my mic now. My little brother's watching TV.
Little brothers.
I do have one. it's my nightmares that I'm finishing up, and there's another one I'm planning to do. I don't know the name of it yet, but it's gonna be based off. It's gonna be a series off of nightmares.
That's exciting. That's spooky.
Ayana shared an excerpt from another writing she had, and it was very exciting.
Yeah.
Murders and nightmares, and it was perfect for the spooky season.
I know it's been a great spooky like ride every time we join this class.
Yeah. What about you, Hugo?
So where I think I would leave this off was like if they were like a duo now. They're doing stuff together. Like they do everything together. They turn into best friends.
Oh, you wanna keep expanding on the one you already wrote? Yes.
Yeah.
Cool.
Nice. Well, I'm looking at the time, and unfortunately, we don't have time for one more. How did it all fly by so quickly?
No. Quick.
Right? I want to thank everybody for coming. As Valeria had mentioned before, I'm the artistic director of Bocon, and I'm going to be in conversation with Azucena and to see if we can get another opportunity for these young writers to keep going through my organization, and always in partnership with the Globe, because they are, they're the ones who kicked this off to begin with. So hopefully we can all work together as small and large organizations to continue working with your community and your phenomenal, talented artists. And thank you to Valeria and Alex for being our amazing actors today.
Yes.
This has been so much fun. Anything else, Azucena?
Yeah, if I may, before we close off, I really want to invite either anybody here that wants to say just a few words for the artists you came here to support. We can do audio, or you can put it in the chat. And I'm going to download the chat and send it to our artists, because there were so many great things said that I want to make sure they keep that forever. So open floor for last comments for our artists, and then we'll wrap it up.
Yeah, and we can hang out. I can hang out a little bit longer to make sure it all gets recorded and all of that. So it was so fun. I could do it again. Yes, Hugo.
I just want to say to you all, I'm so proud of you. Thank you for sharing your imagination and your work with us. And I can't wait to see what you write next. I really hope keep writing. I know you will keep writing, but like really do keep writing and keep like giving us all your ideas, because we really need them in the world, and we're grateful to have them.
100%. Yeah. I'm also curious, like, who we have in our audience. Do we have family? If you're family, maybe raise your hand. Family of our writers. Okay, awesome. And if we have educators, so like teachers and principals and things like that, let us know. Okay, awesome. Oh my goodness. You must have so much fun with them in your classes.
That's awesome. And thank you all for showing up so much. I wasn't expecting like such a great we have such a big audience. I'm so happy. So thank you all for showing up.
Oh, Ugo's handing out snacks again in the chat.
Lovely.
I already finished my popcorn. Now I want cookies.
Awesome. Yay. Thank you, principals and teachers and family and friends. We so appreciate you being here, and our artists, thank you for your energy and your passion. And we're so looking forward to more pieces from you. So stay tuned. You have all of our info. And then I will update you on what Crystal and I agree on for future collaborations. So with that, you're more than welcome to log off, and then Crystal and I will stick around just to finalize the recording and everything. So thank you so much. Have a beautiful, wonderful night. Enjoy, and sleep well. Bye.
Great job, everyone. Great job.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Had a lot of fun.
Good.